this next segment, I got the wonderful opportunity to speak to 4 extraordinary young men about the state of black youth. We talked about everything from the political arena to fashion trends and recreation to just what influences them in their life. As you'll see, there's more than what meets the eye. Some of the most interesting things and what some people think are the most positive things that have happened lately have to do with the man on the newspapers in front of you right now that you were looking at a little bit earlier before we began, Barack Obama. I mean, spring 2008 was historic. For the first time in U.S. history, an African American has been elected to represent a major political party. Could you please just share your views about the significance of this achievement? Like, what does it mean to you, if anything? And what do you think it means to young people your age, like, those who are in their, teens, late teens, college age? What do you think it means, if anything?
In that area, I think it means that it opens doors, and it means that you could do anything, no matter what color, race you are. You could do anything you want. You could be anything you want to be. Yeah,
I feel that Barack Obama has opened the doors for a lot of people and opened a lot of people's eyes as well, and then people have always complained that, not a lot of people are voting, and you had, for the Democratic side, Barack Obama versus Hillary Clinton, and, it was like a female versus a male, an African-American male at that, and I feel like both of them have brung a lot of young people to come in and vote, because it's a change and it's something different that, nobody has ever seen before.
Do you feel like voting matters? Do you think it makes a difference to vote?
I believe it does, especially now, as in, what America has been through. And, like, a president could change the face and the look of our country. So I believe if you really feel like one person is good or not good enough to be president, then they should just take a stand and vote for who they feel is the best choice.
Do you think most of your peers actually are going to go out and vote, those of whom are, of age to vote?
I think a lot of youths are going to go out and vote because basically we need a change, and I think the whole Barack Obama Hillary situation brought change, and the youth just became involved in it, and I think they had a great impact on the whole election.
And what about the rest of you? Do you feel like your peers, Gerald, Malik, will actually go out and vote this year?
Shoot, if they don't want, if they want change, they better go out and vote. I see Barack can bring forth that change, and shoot, the country, in my opinion, with these gas prices raising and all this, people got to vote. If they want change here, that's how it is. So
the main reason I don't think people vote is because they don't really look at the person. They just say, oh, a black guy, we're gonna vote for him. They don't really look at the background, because it really doesn't matter. When it comes down to it, it really doesn't matter if he's black or white. It's his political views and what you think he's gonna make better for the country.
Well said. Actually, one other thing I think that comes to mind when you think about Barack Obama is the fact that, he's a role model for young people, particularly because he came from such humble beginnings. He wasn't rich. He didn't come from, a famous family or anything like that. He came from very humble beginnings and has achieved his goals as a college graduate, a lawyer, a grassroots community organizer and activist, then senator, and now presidential candidate.